Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings, Ascension Star family. My divinity to yours. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for your love, light, your support, your appreciation, participation, your hearted comments, your likes, shares, generosity. Importantly, is our collective uniting light. So we help the people and the planet into a fifth dimensional consciousness of ascension. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not really sure why the flame is doing that kind of a dance, considering that the wax is half the way only. So that's very interesting. But anyway, perhaps it's about the topic. Before I go ahead, the date is 27/2024, 278 17/8, which is infinity, as above so below. The 20 in itself is the judgment energy, so talking about the consciousness of spirituality, the triality into duality, being in truth, being of truth, from truth, for truth, and about truth, as it would be in the higher dimensions: clarity, transparency, purity, divinity, and templating that energy here on earth, on the dual plane, as above, so below, as a collective vibration. The collective date resonates with the year itself, 2024 being 8, and we've got the 20 from the actual 2024, so that's a double judgment and a double infinity, talking about how important this is at this time in life, to speak your truth and live in the higher consciousness in your day-to-day activities. I just saw 220 and now I see 222. Spirit prompted me to look at the two energies, the two being balance, duality. That times 3 becomes a tripled effect into triality. Interesting. All right, so my topic today is from your comments requesting a reading on a particular article that went out in the Daily Mail. Of course, you bring me a lot of information. I do not read these articles, so I gain a lot from your communication with me. And the article was published on the 15th of the 7th, which is the day after Wimbledon, the appearance of Catherine with Charlotte at Wimbledon's men finals. And of course, the article, I'll just read you quickly the headline, right? It says, it's about Lleyton Hewitt and Catherine, right? Kate Middleton's whisper in the ear, I would call it. So the article reads, he's blushing. It's got an exclamation. Lleyton Hewitt goes bright red as he meets Kate Middleton at Wimbledon. And then somewhere in the article, very quickly as I browsed, I quote, appeared flustered and became red-faced as Kate 42 whispered something in his ear. So from what I read, it is quite untoward behavior. It is not royal image. It is not like Kate. It's not characteristic of her to behave or to speak into somebody's ear. It just doesn't give the right impression, and of course it sends the wrong signal. So this particular Kate, from what I'm reading, is quite ambitious, quite adventurous, and of course really, really out there. So I don't get a good feeling about it. Clearly, we know the reason for that is this is not the Kate that everybody knows. Besides her looking super young, 10 to 15 years off her age in aesthetics, the wrong signals are going out there to justify so much more. But there is also a lot of confusion about her being brainwashed, and perhaps it is her with a aesthetic makeover and of course a little bit of alteration to the consciousness. But let me say to you that this is not the Kate Middleton, the Princess Catherine, as per what Spirit has given us and the readings we have done, allegedly, right? This particular energy is a gene modification of who she is. Now, we need to understand that, and I know it's not easy for you to take that in. I've done a video on cloning. You can go and listen to it to have a better understanding of how it happens, and I will be bringing out some additional information just to give you a refresher on that particular topic, because it is quite difficult to take in, because a lot of people are still of the belief that such a thing is not possible. Well, let me say to you that we've been in the dark for too long. So her genes, her DNA, has been utilized to create this particular version. And of course, having said that, it means her consciousness is being used into a modification process, giving a creation through laboratory processing, manipulation, programming, chipping, etc., etc., speeding it up in which to have her come out there and do what is needed at the time. Now, to age her a lot more into her actual age, as you remember, would mean a lengthier process, many more weeks, and of course they don't have time on their hands because she was now brought out again very rushed to this event, which almost did not happen, as we had noted from the readings. It was not a consideration, but we know there's a lot at stake financially, and such events, being global events, are not prepared in a couple of weeks. It is almost up to a year in advance that these investments go into a brand new event for another year. So there's a lot to lose. But nonetheless, it has taken place. So let us do the reading and find out what is going on. Spirit Divine, Mother, Father, Immaculate and Articulate, Supreme and Sovereign, welcome as we invite your energy essence presence to grace us with your divine embrace as we meet, greet in your divine seat. For the truth and consciousness that you have brought us together, bring us clear messages and understanding on the question, the confusion that is happening at this time with Catherine, Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton at the Wimbledon, regarding the whisper in the ear, the blushing and reddening of Lleyton Hewitt's face. He is an ex tennis player, of course. Share with us some insight about what is happening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The bottom, I have the Death card in the pre-shuffle and turning the deck over. Of course, the Death card is what I see first, and now we get to see what's more. Clearly, that this is showing an ending. Something that's happened already. It's finished. You can't reverse a death, and a real life death. But what we're doing here is we're trying to recreate somebody from a death. So what is it showing? Interesting. A man with a mask. Masking reality. What's not real? What's not true? That's the Nine of Cups. Right? Projecting something to be real, happy, to bring contentment out there to the public, to feed you. Look at that. Interesting. Spirit says to feed you the narrative from the placement, from the portrayal. Ten of Pentacles. Right? This is very flirtatious, very advancing. This is the frame. Nobody's home. Because the reality is she's not there. But to keep the image of the family, they've put her out there. To show off herself. Right? To create this impression. Queen of Wands, ambition. It was a grand ambition. They were very ambitious, very brave and courageous to put her out there. But where's William? Spirit says, where's William? The top hat's on the floor. Where is he? Why was he missing? Let's do one more. Justice. Wow. Justice. Right. Look at this. The top hat's on the scale. That's very interesting. This is very interesting. The top hat that's on the floor is on the scale. Where is William? Why was he not next to her? Why did he not appear? I'm just curious. The King of Swords. Truth. Truth. All right. The sharp truth. I just saw 11. And I must say, when I was preparing for this reading, with the vibration of the date, it was 11:22. By the time I concluded writing down a little bit of points to discuss about this in the preamble, it was 11:33. All master numbers, all high vibration energy, talking about judgment. Just do that. Right. Spirit of light, Mother, Father, Divine Source. Tell us what happened between Kate Middleton and LLEYTON Hewitt in the royal box, that he got so red in the face. What was being discussed, or give us an indication what was happening there. 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, look at that. We've got the masked man back. Right. I'm putting this away. I'm just showing you there's the repeat of what is false, what is not real, what is feeding the narrative out there this time, right? So look at this, the excitement. And it looks like an unruly woman enjoying herself on the lap of a man. Right, at a bar, entertaining. So she was being very entertaining. The centerpiece, the center show, the women all eyes on, getting that attention, feeling excited. Right, laying it bare, the hat's off the head. Right, meaning she's lost her composure as being royal. That's not the image. So very entertaining, excited, besides herself. At the bottom is the death, right? We know she's not here in a reality. This is an impression, an expression, a portrayal of something that is not 100% real. The 6 of Swords. That was the movement, the change, the difference, right? This would be royal behavior. In a cage, in a box, being her usual characteristic self, being a woman and allowing a gentleman to lead the way. But here we see the woman besides herself. This is what it ideally should look like in illustration. Well composed, good projection, good photography, good posture, good image, good reputation, all of that, right? Keeping it very well balanced. All right, so what did she say that, help us understand, what did she say that got him all flustered and tempered and hot and fired up? What did she say? Look at that. This is the Queen of Cups, right? Ideally, it's a Diana energy, holding a mask. It's a masquerade. So she told him that she's not real. She is a mask. Straight up, we have the truth. She said, I am wearing a mask. So what she did was she took off her mask through words and she told him that I am not this. I'm wearing a mask. Well, she didn't use those words. What she basically said is, I'm not the real Kate. It's not the real Kate. You're not looking at the real Kate. I don't get to look at all the cards. I don't need to, because the deck we pick, the deck that's chosen intuitively or through spirit, will bring you the messages through the illustration that is needed at the time. And I always trust that. There is something in there that I need to show you. Tell us more. So now you got him, Hewitt, trying to figure it out. So now he's looking closer, right? She's opened up a can of worms. With this drawer, she's opened something up to his mind, right? So he's coming out of his thoughts and he's switching the light on, and that's why he got all red. He's now looking at in the drawer, at the picture, trying to figure it out. That's what's happening here. Is it real? So he went on a mental and emotional tangent. It was like a whirlwind inside of him that fired him. A bomb went off. Everything hit him at once and put him into his ears, I can feel, were on fire. His blood was thrusting inside of him. It was rushing relentlessly. He was like a beast in himself. He could not believe what he heard. He could not. He's trying to figure this woman out while he was sitting there in those seconds. He could not believe what he heard. Right? And with the reddish umbrella and the reddish boat, that's what she did. She set him on fire. So, 10 of Wands. Right, this is a public place. This is a massive public place that she's talking to him. And now she's put up the flags. She's raised the flags. She's raised the flag, basically. But there's a lot of flags going up inside of him. He's questioning a lot of things. At the bottom is the Empress. Right, that's her energy. So she's done this in a public place, clearly because she can't do it anywhere else. This is in reverse. The 6 of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about balancing, giving and receiving, information, money, wealth, sharing, etc. So she shared something she shouldn't have. She gave something away that she shouldn't have. What she actually came out there to do, she did, but she did something that she was not supposed to do. So this was a big step that she took, and it's quite odd. Why did this happen? Did she forget herself? Did she forget her memory? Was she triggered? What prompted this? Death. Look at that. Death. The truth is coming out. Spirit works in mysterious ways, people. Family, loved ones. Spirit says, I work in mysterious ways. Don't be too hasty. We are doing things that you do not know about. We are also creating glitches and problems in the light for justice. So here's our death card. We're seeing it again. Right? The woman's no longer here. So Spirit is working her soul energy through her vibration into this particular copy, clone, image, whatever you call it. Right? To bring the truth, to bring the justice. To show the public that that is not normal behavior. Can you not see the truth? I am not here anymore. You are seeing an impression of me, right? I'm going out there to look pretty, but I'm wearing a mask, meaning I am not real. I'm hiding something that should be real. The truth is hiding. What else? Tell us more about this act. What was the encouragement, the ambition behind it? The Knight of Wands. Ooh, look at this, the Tower. The Emperor. Right, this was something that happened suddenly. It was not meant to happen. It was not in the planning. The Knight of Wands is a fast-moving, very fired energy, very sudden, quick-tempered, you know, impulsive type of vibration. So it was very quick action. The Tower and the Emperor at the bottom. Right, I'm leaving this here. This is the system, right? Doing the work for the system. Things are coming down in the system. Truths will be revealed. We've been talking about this for a long time. Go back months and listen to previous readings. The Tower, the Justice, the Truth, the Death card, all of that. The Top Hat. Where's the man in question? Again, where is the man in question that brought about this grand ambition? Where is he? So, in conclusion, whatever was intended clearly had happened, and I am now thinking and believing that it is through Divine Spirit. Please justify what I feel to be true or not. Was this divinely arranged for her to share some very important information about the truth? Or what led to it? Show us. The Lovers. Right, this is showing closeness to somebody, being very friendly. Right. The Chariot, it was meant to be advanced. It was an advancement. She made the advancement, right, of this closeness. So it was So tell us. We understand that part. How was this engineered? Through divine spirit, or did she just feel spontaneous? Hangman. Another major. We've got 5 major arcanas. We've got the Tower, the Emperor, the Lovers, the Chariot, and the Hangman. I have 2 cards that fell out. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them. Justice. Yes, justice. Right. It was divine justice and the truth. Spirit says the truth needed to come out. It needed to start coming out. And those who are cognizant of it will receive it. But the public will start waking up to the truth. Right. We did ask, where's the man with the top hat? There's our justice card back out. Right. We can't make this up. Spirit is saying we cannot make this up. We need to wake up. There's justice here. So tell me about the Hangman. Is that her coming out as a copy, a clone, a lookalike? Right? Entity. Is that the Hangman energy we're talking about? The devil. Yes. Dark work. It's all dark work. We need to... Now look. The spotlight is on her. That is what was intended, for her to go there in this beautiful image and pretend to be what she's not. Now, if I look at this, it actually looks so scaly and lizardy, and the legs do not tell you it's a feminine energy. It says it's a masculine energy. But what we're trying to say here is she was not herself. It is not her. It's the work of dark that created this energy to project her out there with all of the scaly stuff that looks very much like a plant, but very creepy. Again, there's the top hat. Who's the mastermind that's engineering all this work of art and craft? The man that should be there with her, the top hat. See, there's the symbol. Interesting, right? Anything else? I'm still not getting clear whether it was the hand of spirit or she went gagas. But spirit said it's their hand as well to bring it out. The magician, the Hierophant. Wow, look at this. All majors. All majors. Right, and I'm shuffling this deck for a long time. There's lots of cards out. And this will be it. It was... something went wrong in the programming. It is the hand of spirit to help through this, right? To reveal, to expose it. What they're saying is, what I'm getting is, they help to amplify her being loud and seen and noticed and out there. But she did it. It's in the programming somewhere. They thought they could do, they did not realize that she would go out there. Okay, so it's complicated. They created this energy to go out there and look very pretty. Whatever magic of the programming that went in there. There's the top hat. The sword went in to start speaking the truth. This is the system, the firm. She's representing them. And what it's revealing is the dark magic, the evil magic that the system is up to. So she went out there and did what she did, not just whispering in the ear. Right, let's not just isolate ourselves to that thought only. She went out there And she did other acts, other things, which people have picked up. I haven't watched the details. There's subtleties. I know somebody mentioned a glitch when she was having a chat with, I can't remember who he is, and there was these mirrors. I did see a quick video on that, just a few seconds of it. But what I noticed myself, I must go back and look at it, is that there was a delayed reaction in her clapping. She realized that I've got to clap like everybody else is clapping. So she had that kind of a blank few seconds, and then realized everybody's clapping, and then I must clap and smile again. So she went, the system had a glitch in it, or her programming had a glitch in it. I'm not sure if that's what that person was trying to tell me. But I did see that before I read the comment. I did see that. What I did not still see is the actual presentation of the awards that I did not get to see. But coming back, the memory they gave this version was absolutely clean, almost a blank slate. So she did not have memory of her past. When they did the download of memory into this version, they shut off the past, a lot of the past, and they left her with very little information to work on. So because she is young and she's with a male, she felt excited and a little bit flirtatious, and she wanted to express herself, and she took to the masculine gender. Right? Feeling young, feeling vibrant. She was also told, Spirit is saying, she knew that she's playing this part. Generally, they do not inform the clones that you're a clone. In very rare instances, they will say that this is who you're going to be. And there was a handler there. There was an elderly woman that was there, I think blonde or white hair, that was the handler, her handler. Pippa was Charlotte's handler, to keep Charlotte focused and grounded. So because she was very new and excited about this entire thing, she went out there and she gave a little bit about herself. That was not expected. And I am presuming she would have got wrapped up for that after the event, after that making headlines. So she had a little bit of an excited moment to entertain, and went and said, hello, this is not me, I am playing the part here. And that's what sent Leyton tomato red, beetroot red, all flustered and hot. He couldn't connect with that. So let us leave this here. It's quite overwhelming, actually. I didn't think I was bringing you a message like this. But we see it. It's here. Beautiful hearts, thank you. I love you. I bless you. Till next.